the best on your endeavours of being part of the Aussie team. Of course, this event would not be possible if it wasn't for our sponsors. I would like to thank our major sponsor, AVERC, for helping with having a store, but not only that, contributing to all our individual gold medalists, where they will all receive a $365 designer watch. Of course, we have Archery Australia. I think I've come across virtually everyone from Archery Australia over the past few days. Thank you, as always, for your support and assistance for us. We have Archery New South Wales, and I believe we have Elizabeth Jennison, the President, who will be presenting some medals for today. We'd like to thank SOPAC, the Sydney Olympic Park Archery Centre, who have also provided volunteers and helpers to assist us with setting up the tournament over the last few days. We thank all of you and your crew, led by Geordie. And of course we have our other sponsors, West, Specsavers, Melanoma Institute of Australia. We have Vanson Archery providing archery supplies. And of course, we can't thank enough all our dedicated volunteers during this Australian Open Championships. We have the SOPA community members and dedicated SOPA members, and also extending out, we do have other club members from other clubs in New South Wales, and also assistance from members of other clubs in other states. Big thank you to everyone. And before I start calling out the medals, of course we can't forget the Red Army, the judges, led by Alison Hagerman. I think she led a well-run ship. She's probably also upskilled every individual. I was lucky enough to be in the judges' quarter during some lunch times, and I can clearly see she was very dedicated to train and develop every single judge to the next level. So thank you, Alison and the judges. Now for the fun part, let's celebrate all our gold, silver and bronze worthy winners for the Australian 2021 Australian Open. Let's start with the mixed compound team. If the top three can make their way over to the dais and just stand behind the dais, I will then call out each one. And basically we will hand the medal to you as you're stepping up onto the dais. So can we bring forward, I'll call the team names actually, so I won't reveal the names yet. So in the mixed compound teams in bronze we have Punching All the Way, silver was Your Mum, and gold medal winners was Pax Archery. So those team members, if you can stand behind the dais, we'll proudly announce the names. Yeah, just behind will be fine. So then when we, oh yeah, that's right, looking on the front. So then when we call you out, we'll then ask you to step up. And so for you, you can go over there and okay. All right, in third place, our bronze mixed compound medalists are Jonathan Min and Amira Lee. Oh yeah. Of course, we can't forget our presenters for these medals. Can I bring forward also Brian Hagerman, our Vice President of Archery Australia. Of course, we need someone to hand it out. Our silver medalists from the Yorman team is Elizabeth Randall and Scott Bryce. And our mixed compound team's gold medalists are from Pat's Archery, Rhiannon Mills and Pat Coughlin. Smile for the cameras. So let's put your hands together for all medalists in the mixed compound team. And thank you to Brian Hagerman. I will call you up shortly for the mixed Recurve team as well. Thank you. Can we also now bring forward our guest, Rick Hasty, the CEO of Archery Australia, who will assist with handing out the medals for the women's compound teams. So we can have the three teams. Lady Archers ends with an A and RET. If you can come forward and stand behind the dais, we shall call out the winners shortly. Well done, Amber. Yeah, just stand behind, and then when we call, you can stand up. Where you can be in front. Oh yeah. Oh, Lisa, you want to go back as well? Oh no, that's right. That's right. You're all together. Alright, so in our bronze medalists in the women's compound teams, the team Lady Archers are Amber Cook, Kerry Heath, and Maria Wright. Our silver medalists end with an A. I did double check, they do end with an A. Katrina Robinson, Amira Lee, and Alyssa Molema. Well done, guys. And our gold medalists in the women's compound teams, the team RET, Rhiannon Mills, Elizabeth Randall and Tasman Forrest. Now for the cameras. So put your hands together for our medalists in the women compound teams. I will ask Rick Hasty to stay on board to hand out the men's compound teams if the three teams can make their way forward. The teams are Gold Tip, One, and Pat's Archery. Seems to be a common theme with Pat's Archery. Must be a plug there to promote something, I gather. Pat's Archery, Pat's Archery. All I know is there's a Pat that shoots bloody good. So if you can just stand behind the dais and then we'll call you so you can stand on top. Thank you very much. All right, our bronze medalists in the men's compound teams, the team gold tips, are Gary Robertson, Sho Shim, and Mitchell Campbell. Our silver medalists in the men's compound team, Team 1, is Matt Medugo, Jonathan Milne, and Danny Uswusen. And our gold medalists in the men's compound team, the team Pat's Archery, the very own Pat Coughlin, Scott Bryce, and Bailey Wildman. Now for the cameras. All right, can you put your hands together for our medalists in the men's compound team? And I would like to thank Rick Hasty for your assistance in handing out the medals. I would now like to welcome our next presenter. Can I bring forward Tony Julias, the Executive Manager of Sports Development, that will assist us with our next rounds of medals. Can I bring forward the individual compound women medalists forward, and we will call you out shortly. Yes, you can come forward, Amira. You can go to your position. You can see the same people coming up, so they must have had a very good meet during this Australian Open, which is great to see. Ah, you're such a... All right, in the compound individual women, the bronze medalist is Tasman Forrest. Our silver medalist in the compound individual women is Rhiannon Mills. And our gold medalist in the compound individual women is Amira Lee. And we wish her all the best in her endeavours to have a placing in the Paralympics for Tokyo later this year. Fingers crossed. Let's see how we go, and we wish you all the best on that journey. Smile for the cameras. So let's put your hands together for our medalists from the compound individual women's division. Thank you, ladies. And I will... Oh, did you want the watch for Amira, I gather? Yeah, I think so. Oh, you did? Okay, very good. All right, so I'm going to go... Can we now bring forward the men's individual medalists for the compound division? And I will ask Tony Julius to assist us with handing out these medals as well. So come on down, lads. So our bronze medalist in the compound individual men is Jonathan Milne. And we'd like to wish Jono all the very best and success as he looks to improve on his bronze Olympic medal in 2016 Rio Games, Olympic Games, and he will be representing Australia later in the 2021 Paralympic Games in Tokyo. Our silver medalist, I've seen his name before, it's Pat Coughlin. And our gold medalist for the compound individual men for 2021 is Matt McDougall. And all our individual gold medalists will be receiving a watch from Avert, our proud sponsors. The watches are valued $365. Smile for the cameras. Can you put your hands together for our medalists in the compound individual men's division? And at this stage, I'd like to thank Tony Julias for your assistance in handing out the medals. I would now like to welcome our next presenter, Mark Curie, from the Ministry of Oatley, representing from Oatley, a member of Parliament there. Are you representing? Oh. The Sports Minister is Mark Curie. All right, I made a slight boo-boo. I will actually like to welcome back Brian Hageman to hand out the mixed recurve team's medals. I do apologise, my career. You stay? Yes. We've completed all the compound medals. We're now jumping into the recurve. So I would like to bring forward all the mixed recurve team medalists. So these are the team names: ANZ, DNA, and Team Lazy. If you can stand behind the dais, we will shortly call out the winners.
Yeah, lost my partner.
Oh, in New Zealand. So in the mixed recurve teams, the bronze medalists, the team ANZ are Olivia Hodson and Aston Darcy. Now Olivia resides in New Zealand, and she did need to travel back, so we'll collect her medals and be happy to pass it to her. Our silver medalists, the team DNA, is Alice Dingley and David Barnes. And our gold medalists in the mixed recurve teams, Team Lazy, is Laura Peglis and Taylor Worth. Smile for the camera. And we do have Taylor and David, who will be representing Australia later this year in the Tokyo 2021 Olympic Games. We wish you both all the success alongside with Ryan Tyack. I'm sure you've got the goods, you've got the stead, you've got the experience, and we wish you all the best. Put your hands together for our worthy mixed team medalists. And now at this stage, we'd like to thank Brian Hagerman for your assistance in handing out the medals. And we do have Mark Recurve, our sports minister, who will now be presenting out the medals for the women's and men's recurve teams. So first up, can we have all the women's recurve teams forward? And the team names are X on Toast, Team Mal, and this is a tricky one, Iris Wish Watch, that got me again. And while I stumbled on that, I do also want to apologise if I've called any names incorrectly during the Australian Open. I have been studying the 147 names, and fingers crossed I haven't done too much damage on the name calling. The bronze medalists in the women's recurve teams, the Team X on Toast, are Emma Nolan, Maddie Boyle, and Imogen Gremsky. Our silver medalists in the women's recurve team, Team Mal, are Melissa Stidnokia, Alice Ingley, and Laura Peglas. And our gold medalists, Team Irish Wristwatch, is Sarah Haywood, Kim Lavender, and Amrufra Vasafararan.
Well done on the names.
Thank you. And I have to say, if you haven't noticed, Amrufra is only in the intermediate division. She's 13 years old, our youngest ever female competitor in Australian Open history as well. And if you were watching her earlier, you can see she's got the steads for future success. Now for the camera. And I will ask you all to just stay up. I do have Mark Recurve, who has a few brief messages to pass to you all as our sports minister. Thank you, Mark.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's wonderful to be here today. My name is Mark Recurve, and I'm the member for Oatley in the New South Wales Parliament. And today I'm representing Jeff Lee, who is in fact the Sports Minister, and he does send his apologies today. Wonderful to be here to present the medals to the outstanding winners of the 2021 Australian Open Archery Tournament. And this tournament has brought together over 140 of the best archers from across Australia who have gathered to showcase their skills at what is believed to be one of the country's most prestigious competitions. And what we've seen here today, before us today, are the best of the best. And after 3 intense days of competition, we have the top 3 participants of their respective categories. So I want to start by acknowledging all your hard work, not just during this tournament, but in the months and the years of training and personal improvement. I want to congratulate everyone as part of this, the organisers of the Australian Open. Congratulations and good luck to those who will be participating overseas in Tokyo. Thank you.
I will ask Mark to stay on for our next medal presentation. Can I call up the men's recurve team's medalists? The team names are Team KCT, the AAA and FSU. If you can stand behind the dais. And I have to say, I'm glad that you guys have come up with names. Originally, we did have Nat 1, Nat 2, Nat 3, Nat 4, all the way to 14. I think calling those names would have been a bit boring, and I'm glad you've come up with some creative names during this tournament, especially the Irish... What? Oh, no, I won't say that one. All right, the bronze medalists in the men's recurve team is Team KCT, is Jai Crawley, Zach Tonizo, and Mark Corral. It's fantastic to see 2 juniors amongst there. The silver medalists in the men's recurve team, the Team AAA, Ashton Darcy, Alex Potts, and Alex Smith.
It's original.
And the gold medalists in the men's recurve team, the Team FSU, are David Barnes, Taylor Worth, and Ryan Tyack. And these lads will be our representatives in the upcoming Tokyo 2021 Olympic Games. We wish you guys all the very best and success. And I'm sure you'll raise the Aussie flag proud and high. Smile for the cameras. Can you put your hands together for our medalists in the men's recurve team? And can we thank Mark Curray for your assistance with handing out the medals? Thank you very much. We will now like to bring forward the medalists from the individual women's recurve division, and to hand out the next lot of medals, we would like to welcome the President of Archery New South Wales, Elizabeth Jennison. So the 3 medalists, if you can come forward, the recurve individual women, don't be shy. I'm sure you would like to collect your medals. Well done, guys. Our bronze medalist in the Recurve Individuals Women's is Madeline Ball. Our silver medalist in the Recurve Individuals Women is Laura Peglis. And our gold medalist for 2021 Australian Open for the individual Recurve women is Sarah Haywood. Sarah Haywood will also be collecting a designer's watch from AVEC, our proud sponsors. The watches are valued $365. Smile for the camera. Great sportsmanship that we have on stage. Can you put your hands together for our medalists in the Recurve Individual Women's Division? I will ask Elizabeth Jennison to assist us with our final presentation. Can we bring forward the medalists from the individual Recurve Men's Division now? You can come forward and just stand behind the dais. We shall proceed. Yeah, you can come forward. Yeah, we don't fight. Well done, guys. Our bronze medalist for the Recurve Individual Men's Division is David Barnes. Aww.
I remember David when he was this high.
Our silver medalist for the Recurve Individual Men's Division is Alex Smith. And our 2021 Australian Open gold medalist in the Recurve Individual Men's Division is Peter Bukavalis. Peter, winning the gold medal, will also receive a watch from AVEC, our proud sponsors. Yes, they are valued $365. Now for the cameras.
Alex, turn your medal.
All right.
Thank you.
Can you put your hands together for our worthy medalists in the Recurve Individual Men? And I would like you to stay on as I have our President of Archery New South Wales, Elizabeth Jennison, that will have a few kind words to pass on.
It's great to see so many people have actually stayed behind and not run in the car and left, so that we only have left as medalists. But this is a great opportunity for the Sydney Olympic Archery Park and the actually centre itself to showcase what the Australian Open could be made like. I've never shot in one before, never attended one before, but from all the thoughts and well wishes and Facebook and Twitters and everything that have been happening over the last sort of 3 days, Sydney Olympic Park Archers, you can take a bow. You and your team have done an amazing job. So it's been great. I know it's been said before, but they pulled the officials in from all parts of Australia so that this event could happen. So a big thank you to you. So if you can just give us all a wave, guys, we really do appreciate you all being here. And to you, the archers, for making it all worthwhile. Thanks a lot.
And I will also bring forward again Brian Hagelin. Brian Hageman, Vice President of Archery Australia, with a few kind words as well.
I just, on behalf of all of the archers, competitors, and spectators and all officials here, I'd like to express our sincere thanks to Tim Teese as our compere for this tournament. So thank you very much, sincerely.
Sadly, that's going to mean that we will conclude and say a goodbye. But I really want to say it's been a terrific 4 days, including the practice day. I feel that things worked well. We did have some bumps along the way, but I think you all handled the situation very, very well. It's really great to see all the group photos, and if the archers want to have a group photo at the conclusion of this, feel free to all come up and have a final group photos. And that could be the judges as well. Everyone can come up and have a final group photo for occasion that, you know, it's been a tough 2 years. And like I said earlier, there are many countries around the world going through lockdowns at this stage, where we are definitely called the lucky country for a reason. So on that note, on behalf of SOPA, we'd like to wish all those travelling back to their destination of stay, safe and onward journey. For those that are part of New South Wales that are travelling as well, we wish you a safe journey back. And we hope to see you back all for 2022, where we will run another fantastic Australian Open for you all to have a competitive meet, but a meet that you can reunite with all your other friends and archers. Thank you.
Brian, you need to give it to Brian. Once more? You give the mic to Brian.
And just in conclusion, I'd just like to sincerely, on behalf of Archery Australia, all the archers, all the competitors, all the spectators, a sincere thanks to SOPA for the fantastic event that they've run, all the volunteers, very exemplary. It's a great event. Thank you, guys.
Could we get all the volunteers to come forward, all the medalists to also come forward, all the judges to come forward for a very large group photo? Thank you. Huh? Oh, first judges? All right, judges first.
Can I just thank you all on behalf of New South Wales?
All the medalists to the podium, please.
All the medalists to the podium. All the medalists. All the medalists to the podium.
Hey, did you steal that off? Huh?
Don't hide, please. Don't hide. Maddie. Just get up. Zach. Yeah. Okay.
Actually, I think all the short ones need to go on the gold one.
Marcus. In between.
I'll work on you. I teach you things. Whenever you make a mistake, I never admit it. I go and throw up.
It's only the medalist.
Come on, Amira.
Right next to Gary.
Yeah, you're okay.
Look at the best camera. Look at the best camera.
5 minutes.
I had a flying 6 o'clock. They were like...
All right, volunteers, can you all come up to the podium?
I want to take a picture. After volunteers, everybody, okay? No. You can. I'll take the volunteers first, and then we'll have a picture.
After the volunteers, we'll have everyone back up. We'll have the volunteers group photo, and then we'll call everyone up, and I think it'll be an amazing photo to share around Australia.
Australian Open community.
Come on. There's going to be so many hands from each ship now, guys. I just wanted to say thanks for helping out.
Greg. Greg, come on.
Come on, Greg.
This is awesome. Look at all these.
You are volunteer.
Net volunteering.
Richie!
Well done.
Richie!
Good on you, Richie.
No.
They've left a space for you.
Fly down there.
Can't hide at the back. Richie, over here. Do your toe.
Everybody here.
So go to give them a wave. Smelly socks.
Smelly socks. Thank you very much. Where are the judges? Judges.
Judges!
All right, we want to bring everyone now in. Everyone. The judges.
Actually, can you do a selfie with that? Can you do a selfie with that?
Come on, let's have everyone, even the parents of archers. Come on, we're all one big happy family. The parents, come forward. We know that you've used a lot of your time to support your children. We love to have you on board as well. Archery Australia representatives, if you can come forward as well. We want everyone.
Where can we get you?
For the archers.
You go there. We'll just go there.
Coaches, if there's coaches around, we'd like you to come up as well. Soulpack staff. I can see a couple of Soulpack staff standing at the back. Come on forward. You're part of the team.
Frank, come on.
Everybody.
What about the ice cream driver, man?
Oh, the ice cream man.
Damn, the ice cream man just left. I was about to call him as well.
Yeah. Got some more space back here, guys. Yeah. Get in the movie. Sorry?
Get in the movie.
Yeah. Hang on. Hey, President, you come at the front.
Just to take a pantograph.
Simple instructions. Oh, look, some free medals.
Next goal. Come in between the gaps.
Yeah. Can't see you. It's all right. I don't mind that. You can apply. I'm quality.
Oh, hang on. It's got a mic. It's a
So step back, Jerry. Take it away, Ben. Done me dirty.
Absolutely. You've stitched him up so hard.
Next. This gap. Yeah. No. Here. Sorry. Yeah, that's good.
Cheese. No rabbit ears now.
Oh, now they're alphaing. Camera. Whoever's got the better lens gets the contract.
Get out. Don't want one as well.
Medal.
Next camp, huh? First time as a charm off. See you soon, buddy. I will.
Give this to you.
Is it all at once?
Just one more thing. Can I get all the volunteers to meet at the Soper Club room, please? Thank you.
Yes, we actually. So Mark's not actually moved to the village. So now I'm not going to murder any. Yeah, they but I moved down. So my mum and dad, my younger brothers, my older brothers are listening to the but I I'll see you around. Right. Sorry. I just, yes. This is about 7 minutes.
Have we got all the archers at the club room yet? Please attend to the club room.
They wanted you over there.
Thank you. All volunteers. Everyone.
They wanted you to join in. Oh, that's the best thing. Yeah, and let's go, Jared. We've got to roll, bud. No, we have camp for the next 2 days.
Ah, okay. All right. Have a good run. Good luck.
Let's go.